We are, of course, following the breaking news out of Florida. The grand jury that handed out an indictment in the disappearance of the missing Florida toddler, Caylee Anthony. NBC's Michelle Kaczynski joins us live from Orlando now with more. Michelle?
Hi, David. That's right. We do know from a source close to the investigation that it is a first-degree murder indictment against Caylee.
Mr. Lamar, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. The spring term of the Orange County Grand Jury has listened to evidence today, has heard evidence from scientific sources, including the FBI laboratory, the Oak Ridge laboratory, an FBI agent, and quite a bit of work done by the Orange County Sheriff's Office. They've considered that evidence, they've deliberated, and they have returned an indictment. In this indictment, the named defendant is not in custody, and for that reason this need be sealed, if Your Honor will so order it, until such time as this person is reduced to custody. Count 1 is a capital count, and that being the case, in the state averring that the evidence is compelling, we would ask the court to set bond at no bond on count 1 and issue a capias.
Indictment will be filed here in open court under seal until such time as the named defendant is taken into custody. Capias will issue. Bond will be set in the amount of none.
Today, an experienced Orange County grand jury has heard sworn testimony, and they returned a 7-count indictment against Caylee Anthony. We're grateful to the citizen searchers, the excellent work of the Orange County Sheriff's Office, the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Federal Bureau of Investigation's laboratories, and the Oak Ridge Laboratory for some cutting-edge science work. This investigation involves intricate forensics that are on the cutting edge of science. Remember that we believe that this prosecutor's office brought the first successful use of DNA testimony to the American criminal courtroom. We're used to complex evidence, and we're prepared to manage the science evidence in this case. I'm going to read the indictment. It's 7 counts. The first count is first-degree murder. The grand jurors of the County of Orange, duly called, impaneled, and sworn to inquire and true presentment make in and for the body of Orange County, upon their oaths do present that Caylee Marie Anthony, between the 15th day of June 2008 and the 16th day of July 2008 in said county and state, did in violation of Florida statutes 782.04 and some subsections, from premeditated design to effect the death of Caylee Marie Anthony, a human being, unlawfully kill Caylee Marie Anthony. The second count is aggravated child abuse. And the grand jurors of the County of Orange, duly called, impaneled, and sworn to inquire and true presentment make, in and for the body of the County of Orange, upon their oaths do present that Caylee Marie Anthony, between the 15th day of June and the 16th day of July 2008, in said county and state, did knowingly or willfully, in violation of Florida Statute 827.03 sub 2, cause great bodily harm, permanent disfigurement, or permanent disability to Caylee Marie Anthony, a child under 18 years of age, by intentionally inflicting physical injury upon Caylee Marie Anthony, or by intentionally committing an act, or actively encouraging another person to commit an act, which could reasonably be expected to result in physical injury to Caylee Marie Anthony. Count 3 is aggravated manslaughter of a child. The grand jurors of the County of Orange, duly called, impaneled, and sworn to inquire and to true presentment make, in and for the body of the County of Orange, upon their oaths, do present that Caylee Marie Anthony, between the 15th day of June 2008 and the 16th day of July 2008 in said county and state, did willfully or by culpable negligence, in violation of Florida Statute 782.07 sub 3 and 827.03 sub 3, while a caregiver to Caylee Marie Anthony, a child under 18 years of age, fail or omit to provide Caylee Marie Anthony with the care, supervision, and services necessary to maintain Caylee Marie Anthony's physical and mental health, or fail to make a reasonable effort to protect Caylee Marie Anthony from abuse, neglect, or exploitation by another person, and in doing so cause the death of Caylee Marie Anthony. Counts 4, 5, 6, and 7 are the same law violations by statute, and they are different instances where the defendant provided false information to a law enforcement officer. I will read the first one in full and then tell you the differences in the next ones. Count 4. The grand juries of the County of Orange, duly called, impaneled, and sworn to inquire and to present and make in and for the body of the County of Orange, upon their oaths, do present that Caylee Marie Anthony, on the 16th day of July in 2008 in said county and state, did, in violation of Florida Statute 837.055, knowingly and willfully give false information to Yuri Melich, M-E-L-I-C-H, a law enforcement officer with the Orange County Sheriff, who is conducting a missing person investigation with the intent to mislead Yuri Melich or impede his investigation, to wit, that Caylee Marie Anthony was employed at Universal Studios Orlando during the year 2008. Count 5 is also misleading or impeding Yuri Melich, to wit, that Caylee Marie Anthony left this child, Caylee Marie Anthony, at the Sawgrass Apartments, 2863 South Conway Road, apartment 210, Orlando, Florida, with a person identified as Zenaida Fernandez Gonzalez on July 9th, 2008, or any subsequent date. Count 6, again, false information to Yuri Melich, and this is made with intent to mislead him, and to wit, Caylee Marie Anthony informed persons identified as Jeffrey Michael Hopkins and Juliette Lewis, former Universal Studio employees, of the disappearance of the child Caylee Marie Anthony between July 9th, 2008 and July 16, 2008. Did I say July 9? I meant June 9 to July 16, if I misspoke. Count 7, same offense, different facts. This, to wit, is that Caylee Marie Anthony received a phone call from the child Caylee Marie Anthony on July 15th, 2008 at approximately 12 p.m. All of those are statements made by her to Yuri Melich, which are incorrect and designed to mislead him in the conduct of an investigation. This case will not be prosecuted by news releases laying out our case to further excite the public.
Mr. Baez.
I'll meet you in the elevator. How about that?
This is my mic.
Which elevator?
Get out.
Really? You don't want... Are you afraid there are
Jose's
things
going to be
that we
putting on a
know?
press conference here.
You don't want to
Get
answer.
out. Get out. Get out, sir.
Let's go.
What? Everybody else gets to be here, but us. Okay? What? You don't want tough questions in your press conference?
Get out of my office right now. Right now.
Really?
Yes,
You
really.
have that big a problem with Channel 9?
How many times do you need to be told?
Well,
I'm canceling the
several.
conference, folks.
Several.
If you can't control them, that's the end of it.
All right. That's everybody.
Folks, I'm going to ask that you all leave my office now. You will learn how to respect me, and you will learn how to respect my client. And if you all can't hold each other accountable, I apologize. I'm just not going to deal with it.